the shadow to my light. Did you feel the star? You fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see you alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Was it all in a fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary?
Hey guys, it's me here, and as mentioned in a video that is not, I mean, does not have been, that has not been uploaded yet, I am doing a live podcast in which, as you can tell by the title, we do music and cars, not just cars, to be honest. We're gonna do some other stuff as well, like things in the music industry and that stuff. I just want to call it Cars, Music, and More Cars. So yeah. So as about cars first. So okay, so Aston Martin says it will go all hybrid and EV by 2030. Mm, So I'm using the Auto Week news website, just so you know. Is the latest automaker to get electric religion. Basically means the latest company to be to make electric cars, basically. Okay, my site's reloading. Okay. Um, the company plans to transition to hybrids and EVs, electric vehicles, in the coming years. As the Times reports, citing Aston Martin CEO Andy Palmer. He will be 100% hybrid by the middle of the 2020s, Palmer told the Financial Times, also indicating the company will develop an EV hybrid tech in-house instead of licensing it from an allied automaker. I read from there. But so I also do this so I can get artists heard, such as artists that aren't around anymore, so I can get their music heard just for the sake of getting their music heard. Uh, so I guess we'll go on to the next song. This is a song by an artist that does not do music anymore. The artist's name is Paragon X9, and here's their song Chaos Fantasy. Ooh. Values are really dropping. Here are 5 examples of booming new cars sales means of glut and used vehicles. Okay, there you can hear it. I just can't really hear through my mono headphone. Oh, there, now I can. Um, as automotive news reports, supply and demand is starting to in used car prices. Used cars being like passed and then returned, so people can buy them for from like a used store. Over the past 7 years, new car sales have been on a tear, resulted in a glut of used cars in the marketplace, lowering prices. Long loan terms combined with dropping values are also forcing a spike in upside down borrowers, folks who owe more than the car. Obviously, this isn't good news for everyone, but if you're shopping for a used car, there are some solid values out there. Currently, the average used car is trading at 34% of the original sticker price. It's opposed to 26% in 2012. Just think of that before you lay down cash for a new vehicle. We decided to look at some popular used cars or picks in various categories to an idea of how depreciation is affecting them. Here are 5 cars. The Chevy Impala. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a car that has been around for a long time. Um, Amid the glut of used car marketplace sits the Chevy Impala. In in base trim, a brand new Impala will set you back just shy of 30K. Don't know if that's Canadian US dollars. I don't know. But if you are swinging by your local used car dealer, you're probably going to pay about half that for a similar base trim, according to Kelly Blue Book. The fair market range for a 2016 Impala LT starts at $15,998 and will go to just over $20,000 for a nearly new example. Moving up in trim levels, the LTZ starts at around 20,000 and creeps up to 25,000 for clean V6 cars, about 10K cheaper than a brand new Impala Premier sticker. The Subaru WRX. Explaining them anymore, just because that takes a bit, and we do want to get to our next song. Next on the list is the Mini Cooper S. For those of you who don't know Mini Cooper, you should Google it. Mini Cooper S is just a model of Mini Cooper. Next is the Toyota Camry, which you guys all should know. I'm honestly surprised the Prius isn't on this list. And next, last but not least, the Nissan Rogue, which is an SUV, the only SUV on this list, surprisingly. So yeah, there you have it. Let's get on to our next song, Faded by Alan Walker. Alan Walker is a pretty popular music producer, just so you know. It is not loading for me. It is honestly not working. I just realized why.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel another star? You fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see you alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary? Where are you now? Planet under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monsters running wild inside me. I'm faded, I'm faded. So lost, I'm faded, I'm faded. So lost, I'm faded. These shallow waters never met what I needed. I'm letting go, a deeper dive, eternal silence of the sea. I'm breathing alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Under the bright but faded lights, you set my heart on fire. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Landing under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monsters running wild inside of me. I'm faded, I'm faded. So lost, I'm faded, I'm faded. So lost, I'm faded.
Okay, guys. Now, I just listened to some of the stream on my phone while the song was playing, and I realized it does sound a bit drowned out or like watery sound. So I will hope to get that fixed by next time. But yeah. So for now, we just have to deal with it. So next thing on the list, I guess I should switch images of for this. Let's go Toyota GT 86. Should I do the Scion FRS or the Super BRZ? It's the exact same car basically, so I don't really know. View images. This seems good enough image. View image F11. Okay, there, new image. Now, since that's a Toyota, we're obviously going to be talking about Toyotas. So, Toyota is launching its own performance sub-brand, which basically means they're launching their own sub-brand. The performance-minded Yodas or Yotas, I don't know how it's pronounced. Inspiration from the Lexus F series. Toyota plans to unveil a supercar that likely will be the super. I cannot read today. Will be the Toyota brand equivalent of Lexus high performance F series. It's unclear products will be offered outside Japan. Toyota plans to announce what it calls a new sports car series at an event next month here, or that unveiling is geared towards is geared toward Japan, and a company spokesman declined the offer to make details about the event or products. I'm not continue reading that one. So let's go on to another. You know what? Let's try talking about music industry. So there are many artists, as you know. There are some artists that deserve to get their name put out, which is why I'm doing this. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. I had to quickly shut off my mic. But yeah, so and there's other artists I just want to play, even though they're famous, kind of like Alan Walker or Skrillex. Artists like Black Summer who are young and who are getting popular, but they're not really that popular, or artists that are not that young but are still getting a bit as popular as others and to get popular. So that will bring us to the next song, "Young Like Me" by Black Summer.
I've been losing my head, trying to stay above water, catching my breath. And I'm out after dark, wanna get to the part where I'm dizzy. It used to be that young was reckless. We used to be so full of hope. Wanna be free, but I feel so helpless, and I feel so cold. Can't see the dust in my eyes. The rolling is going on. Oh, 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 oh. Do you wanna be young like me? No words to see. Like me, broken heart like me. Do you wanna be young like me, like me? Oh, oh, can't see it, dust in my eyes. The rolling is going on. Oh, 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 young like me. Do you wanna be young like me, like me? Oh, oh. Feeling real, getting over you slow and steady. Letting everything go, letting everything flow right out of me. broken heart on the floor like me. Do you wanna be like me, like me? Oh, oh. Can't see, lost in my eyes. The road keeps going on. Oh, 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 oh. Can't see the dust in my eyes. The road keeps going on. Oh, 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 oh. Do you wanna be like me? No one precious to come like me. Broken heart on the do you wanna be young like me? Oh, oh. Can't see your touch in my eyes. The road is going on. Oh, young like me. Do you wanna be young like me? Oh.
Now, many of you might know this website, edm.com. They're actually pretty famous, except you- they're basically the EDM industry news. So, I've already read about this. They went to Monster Cat HQ, basically interviewed them. So, I'll get reading it. I just need to just do something quickly. It won't take that long. So if I'm talking about Monster Cat, I guess I should have some Monster Cat music playing in the background. So let's get going with this. So we caught up with the Monster Cat crew at their headquarters in Vancouver. Interview. I'm not gonna read the whole opening thing. Staff members who joined in the conversations were Ori Savage, label manager, Lisa Communications, Gavin Johnson, head of gaming, Con Connell McCarthy, head of design, and Jackie J, head of events. But that's actually going to be the song that comes next. So I guess we will just have to wait for that. So let's play some music from the SoundCloud thing I have listed up here, or the Monster Cat X Rocket League Volume 1. Let's check. Hurry up. It's too loud. Okay, so EDM. Typical day in Monster Cat HQ look like. It's pretty normal. It's space. One great thing about working at Monster Cat is how open everybody is to new ideas and willingness to make those ideas a reality. It doesn't feel like a top down type of work atmosphere where people's ideas aren't heard. Everybody has the power to voice their own and pursue an idea. Now, I'm just going to read a part and then I'm going to play a song. Play a song maybe, or play part of a song. So I'll go from like the melody to the build up, or no, go from finish the first melody, pause it. So yeah, a lot of meanings, a lot of meetings and brainstorming sessions. It's a very collaborative the entire company. That was said by what I mentioned earlier. So yes, let's get with the melody. Okay, move the label to Vancouver. What is it about Vancouver that made you want to establish roots? Okay, I'll get to that. The location is fantastic. Great weather. Although the label was birthed in Ontario, it wasn't a great place to grow a label. Solidified the location. I think what solidified the location was the work environment that it offered. It has the best of both worlds, the regular flow of city, but at any point in time, away from nature. This is only Ori. We all so a little bubble up here in Vancouver. We're also our little okay bubble up here in Vancouver. We feel like we have the space, but we're not in a situation where we have with other labels. In town, gosh, I really suck at reading today. So we have the space to grow, yet we're not in a situation where we have to compete with other labels in town as there aren't many other companies like us in the area at Swell Pond. Let's get to the build up. Any plans to add new offices in other cities? As we grow into it would definitely make sense to expand. We have a handful remotely in other places, but for the time being, HQ in Vancouver is the only break and more plan for the label. Since I'm at the drop, I'm just gonna let it roll through since I have no more hotkeys in the song. So yeah, the song is to Starts by Bracken, if you were wondering. Now, as you all know, or hopefully all know, there is an artist out there named Arma Second. He's obviously European. Probably not Europe, might not be European. It might be like he's not North American. Music for a bit. Vibe hit. I'm not talking about Monster Cat much more. I don't really want to read it. So, know his name. Only one thing is for sure. You have heard his music, Armin Second, in the span of only years, gathered tens of millions of media coverage with artists such as Snoop Dogg, Flame, Far East Movement, and T-Mass. Copier. He copied T-Pain. The Dutch producer's unique approach to songwriting is what makes his interesting, as he gives the most emphasis one good sound other vibes rather than producing something really over complicated and unapproachable. His arrangements to viral hit. So his latest released track his latest self-released track, Surrender, is no it's a light production of electric guitar and hints of piano in the background, while Josh Rubin's vocals are perfect feeling of warmth to the track. The drop follows the same mood, a catchy melody, subtle percussive elements, and a and a general dreamy atmosphere. I'm not gonna play the song right at the moment. I just want to see something. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna play two songs. The song, his song that I actually had preloaded up. Thunder featuring Josh Rubin. I've never heard this song before, so I'm planning on liking it because I like all his music. So let's go.
Eyes from across the room, yeah, yeah. You gave a smile, made me forget everything I knew. And I just wanted you, that I wouldn't let you go. Oh, I will run to you, but I can't wait forever, forever. Trade the world for you. My heart will surrender, surrender. My heart will surrender. If I go out on a limb, will you take down all these walls and let me in? Whoa. Cause lately I've been feeling lonely. Even
As there you have it. That's his new song, and it follows his normal flow of music. So here's his song, "Sever the Ties," featuring Esther Sparks.
collide tonight, and the flames come to the future past was clash, but there's no end to us. I keep on crawling back into your arms. Down to you, I never knew that love could be so dark. Why can't I sympathize? I try to cut the cord, but you're pulling me tight. Why can't I break it divine? The part of me that makes us you and I. If this is wrong, I don't know. Taking too long to the most. Why can't I sympathize? I try to cut the cord, but you're pulling me. Breathing out of my heart and then shut the door. Meant to be with me, but I can't run.